Welcome back, guys. We got new content day. We got new rifts. You do have to do an objective today with Super Scroll in order to get your ticket to use it for one of the rifts. I'm going to go ahead and do the legendary one. Now, there are a couple objectives. One of them is using only heroes. One of them is using a team rating of 20,000 or less. Now, I did put a 6-star on the team in case you get the 1% chance where you get that awakening gem. You need a 6-star in order to get through that gate. So you kind of need a 6-star on your team regardless. So I took a 6-star rank 1 Dragon Man because I suggest bringing someone with immunities. Just because I did this on my other account, on my main account first, and I got stuck with a Morning Star, and I did not have a bleed immune champion. I had to use one revive. I actually ended up using a 2-star Magneto House of X in order to like get a bunch of like 200 hits with him just to do some damage, and then ended up using one revive to then finish the path because I didn't want to waste my run. But here we're gonna go with Dragon Man, a 5-star Hyperion, and a couple 2-stars, maybe a Mr. Fantastic for some some pre-fights. But it's I'm just using hero champions, keeping my team rating below 20,000, and this is going to get me the hero one. I didn't have to do this. You could just do the 20,000 rating one, but because there is a hero one that you have to do 5 runs on legendary with hero teams in order to get some sig stones, some generic sig stones. So I figured might as well try and get 2 birds with 1 stone, get both objectives done, at least 1 out of the 5 for the sig stones, and get the rank 4 materials on the 1 run. So I went ahead and did that. Dragon Man worked great here. Even with the new coloring on Dragon Man, he's just very, very dark. Just hard to see him. But okay, we'll go ahead on to the next fight. This is the one where between the 2 runs, the Cyclops was the same. This was a Morning Star on the other one, and that's where I kind of got stuck. I think I had gone in with a 6-star Hyperion and like just a rank 1, just as the hero champion, mainly to use. Yeah, I got rocked by that Morning Star because the bleeds completely took me out. So I suggest having a immunities champion on your team because it's a little bit random. You don't know what path you're going to be on. And again, you're most likely going to be up this middle path. This is where you get like 20,000 of the new like Deadpool candies. There's a candy store. There'll be lots to buy, and most of the time, like, you are going to be landing on these like 20,000 candies when you do the rifts. It's like a 90% chance to land on this, and maybe 1 out of every 10. So maybe you'll get between like 2 to 5 times you won't land on this, and it's no guarantee you're going to get the awakening gem or the T5B or a T5CC. So plan on getting, and we'll go through the store afterwards, but most likely you're going to be doing an objective every single day, and then you jump in and do 1 run of legendary rifts. It's not one of those ones where you can do every single difficulty. You're going to want to do the highest difficulty that you can. This one I'm doing a specific way because there's an objective, I guess at Throne Breaker probably and above, where you can get some extra rank 4 materials. So I'm always going to go for those rank 4 materials because I don't want to have to go crazy for them in other content. But this, like, when these objectives come in and similar to finishing Cavi Q 100%, this is the way to go. Now, Killmonger seems like he's going to be tricky on this path, but the node has advanced parry, so every time you parry, you put an armor break, which completely negates Killmonger from being a problem. So he was also on both runs, on my junior account, like on my main account and on this one. Both of them had the Cyclops, and both had the Killmonger. Just the middle node was Yellow Jacket on this one, and Morning Star on the other one. And again, Morning Star, a Yellow Jacket, you don't want a Mystic, so you got to be careful. You don't necessarily want a Mystic champion. You want someone who can take down the Yellow Jacket, and you want someone that can take down a Morning Star. So an Immunities champion who is not a Mystic is probably a better option than Dragon Man here. But as long as I had someone else to work with, again, if you're doing it normally, you can just stack your roster with hero champions. It's not going to matter if you want to do that. But if you want to get less than the 20,000 or less hero rating for that objective, you just have to be a little creative with your team design, whether you go with 4 stars or you go with a 5-star with some 4 stars. But again, if you have a chance of getting that 6-star awakening gem, you need a 6-star. It appears that you need a 6-star on your team, or else you're just not going to be able to get it, and that's going to be disappointing. So you want to make sure, just on the off chance, you always put a 6-star on your roster, any 6-star. So there we go. We get through that. Now here we go. We get the 20,000 candy, and then we've got Nimrod was the boss I had on the other one. Apocalypse was on this one. Apocalypse, if you get him, I guess is going to be extra tricky, because then you have against hero champions, he's going to start with 3 charges instead of 1, and that's going to make it a little extra difficult. Here we happen to have a 2-star Mr. Fantastic. We can use his pre-fights, and then I'm going to go in with Dragon Man here. Doesn't matter if I went with Dragon Man or Hyperion. I figured Dragon Man, at least I can get some more power. And here again, I have to be careful that he doesn't, because he's starting already with 3 charges. So I'm going to just try and get him into the corner. If I can get him cornered, I'm going to get some decent damage here. It's also got a node where if you finish a combo with the same, so if I finish a combo, let's say a medium attack or a light attack, whatever, if I finish the same combo again with that same combo, like, it's going to be guaranteed critical hit. So if I do a 5-hit combo, finish on a light, if I do another combo, finish on a light, it's going to be a critical hit. So there, you can see I finish it, there's a crit. So guaranteed crit there. So I think I end up losing my Mr. Fantastic pre-fights. But I'm going to try and get him into the corner, try and be a little bit aggressive. I know that I do become unblockable after the special, so I could try and be a little aggressive here. Again, it's only a rank 1 Dragon Man, because again, this is just for the challenge with less than 20,000 or 20,000 or less hero rating, so I had to try and come up with a way that I could get this done. I know he's going to become Incinerate immune, but I figure I might as well go for it. You can see right after that special 2, I attacked him right away because I was unblockable. Now he's Incinerate immune. But if I can get him cornered, then at least I'm getting some extra damage there up against the wall. There, force him into another heavy. Try and evade that 3rd beam. Attack back in, finish again with a medium, get the guaranteed crit, get him up against the wall, get some extra damage from cornered, go be extra aggressive, and we are going to be able to finish him off here, which was really nice. Some nice play with Dragon Man. One more special here, and that'll do it. So that's going to get me, again, 1 out of the 5 on using heroes, and it will get me my rank 4 materials for using a team less than 20,000 hero rating. When you're setting up your team, it does show the hero rating at the top, so you'll know for sure if you're over 20,000. There is no guessing. You'll be able to see it right there. So now you can see I get 1 out of 5 for using a hero, and I get my rank 4 materials, which is really, really nice. And we can go ahead and use it. I went right past it, then went back. There's one called the Candy Shop on the left. Yeah, it's the fourth one in. And you can see we've got stuff going from like I don't know if it's Conqueror up to Cavalier, up to Thronebreaker and Paragon, I guess. I don't even know if there's Paragon ones here, but you'll see there's lots of items to pick up over the month. Like we got 41 days left. Lots of free Cav shards to get, lots of 5-star shards, 6-star shards. There's a 5-star Awakening gem. So lots of items in here. We do have some T5 basic, I see. We've got more 5-star shards. We got some T2A. We got a little bit more T5 basic, a full T5 basic there, and some T5 class catalysts and some more, and even some 6-star 6 stones in there. So lots to pick up. Hope that helps, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.